In only 6 months, I'm really proud of our progress, and I want to mention some of the new programs specifically that we've created in the last 6 months. The first thing is, for the first time ever, we're going to have our own police academy. It gives us now that 6-month academy process can be here in Grand Prairie, and we can really indoctrinate our recruits on Grand Prairie specific philosophies and direction, such as community policing. Our impact team, we've created an impact team that are 4 patrol officers, and for their 6-month shift period, instead of answering calls for service, based on our intelligence-led policing, for example, if we're having a large amount of residential burglaries in a particular area, we put our impact team in that area to try to suppress that activity. Our city council and our city manager were gracious enough to support a take-home vehicle program. So now if you're a Grand Prairie patrol officer and you live in the city of Grand Prairie, you're going to be able to take a marked patrol car home. That adds value because it's enhanced visibility. We've just approved a police lateral entry program. And now what we're doing is we're paying for experience. If you've been a police officer at another agency and you want to come to Grand Prairie and you're a good worker, we can now offer you a higher starting salary based on your experience. Again, another great recruiting tool. Our Police Explorer program has been greatly enhanced. We're also on the advisory board for the Law Magnet with the school district, the Grand Prairie Independent School District. We've partnered with them. So we're working very heavily on recruiting efforts with the school district, and that seems to be paying dividends. What we want to do is we want our department to reflect the demographics of our city as best we can. And one of the best recruiting sources that we have is our own youth in Grand Prairie. We've got a teen academy now that we're going to hold every year. We've had one in the past, but we're going to make it a regular occurrence. So again, another opportunity for kids interested in law enforcement to go through a nice teen academy at the end of the school year. We've developed a strategic recruiting plan to attempt to recruit more diversity, and in furtherance of those efforts, I've brought in some of our community leaders, and they've been very helpful. We created a Grand Prairie Police Department medication disposal program. Grand Prairie residents can come into the police station and give us those unwanted medications, and we can dispose of those items properly and get those out of the house so they can't be abused. We formed an apartment complex managers group. They're working closely with us on the crime-free multi-housing and ways in which we can better secure our apartment complexes and ways in which we can make sure that we're renting to the right people. We have our U.S. Marshals Fugitive Apprehension Task Force is now housed in our building. That's added a lot of value to the city. Some of our wanted subjects in the city have received more prompt attention because we've got this U.S. Marshals in our building. And then finally, we've implemented CompStat, which is intelligence-led policing, whereby myself and my command staff and my patrol command staff, we meet on a weekly basis and we look at the crime trends, where the crimes are occurring, and how we can more quickly deploy our resources.